Welcome, Mary. We're going to be getting started here in just a moment. Looks like we're going to have a small group today, which is never a bad thing. And we'll dive right on in. All right. Well, welcome everybody. We're glad to have you here on this Hello to High Leverage Facebook kickoff. We're thrilled to have you here. If we haven't met, my name is Jonathan. I'm the founder and primary admin in the group, and looking forward to having an opportunity to chat with you guys briefly today, go over some things about the group, make sure that everything is makes sense to you, and that we're able to add the most value across the board. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to show you a couple different things about the group, and then we'll answer any questions you may have, and I'll have a freebie here for you guys as well. Let me make sure I get the right screen here a moment and get everything shared. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and share my screen and we'll dive on in here. All right. So what you're seeing here is the Facebook group. Again, welcome to the AI Prompts for Entrepreneurs Facebook group. As you can see, we're almost to 450,000 members. We should be there here probably by the end of the week. That'll be exciting. We'll have a new free training we give away at that level. And so excited to hit that. Want to thank everybody here for joining in and just walk through some of the basics that you'll see when you get in the group. So my screen looks just a little bit different than yours because I'm the admin, but generally overall still very, very similar. And again, hopefully this will make things simple and straightforward across the board. Whoops, we don't need that app popping up. There we go. Let's go back into Facebook here. So when you hop into the group, the basics, if you're familiar with Facebook groups, you'll have some featured posts that are here at the top. This generally includes some of our most recent trainings. As you can see, some group rules that we may have in place and other updates and things like that that are here. You can go ahead at any point in time and look through those just to see what's going on there. And we've got a number of updates that we do. Then we'd move right into our recent posts. It happened to be one of mine most recently here, and then other posts. Now, by default, Facebook is generally going to show you what they deem to be the most relevant posts. And one of the things I encourage you to do is change this from most relevant to new posts. Most relevant could be any time over the last 30 days or sometimes even longer. And when you go to new posts, you'll get to see the new posts that have come up just like this. So it's super easy for you to see some of the most recent things that have come up in the group. And that way you're not missing anything. Lots and lots of posts in the group. We generally average somewhere close to 100 a day, and we look forward to having you guys enjoy those. A couple things about posting. We'd love to have you post in the group, but we do have a couple of rules in place. So when you post, your post will be put in a moderation queue for post approval. We don't do this because we don't trust you. We do this because we actually don't trust Facebook. Facebook is known to be a bit arbitrary and capricious, and they have been absolutely ridiculously difficult to work with as far as what type of posts they consider to be a violation of their terms of service. Give you an example. I woke up this morning to find out that they said that we had 4 images posted in our group yesterday that violated their terms of service for being pornographic. I'll show you the images that were posted yesterday. That's more than yesterday. There's nothing even remotely pornographic in that, but yet they said we had 4 of them. They removed them and have threatened to suspend our group. So as a result, we have everything on post approval. Again, there's nothing in here that should be problematic. We work really hard to make this a valuable group to everybody, but because of the way Facebook works, we do have post approval on. The good news is we're going through all day long. Other than overnight, there's rarely more than a couple hours that go by that your post wouldn't be approved, and then it'll be live and in the group and ready for you to see. Again, we love that. We'd also love for you to comment and add value. The one big rule we do have, though, is please no self-promotion. So we do ask that you don't promote your business or anything else. If you desire to do that, there is one day in which you can do that, and that is on Saturday. And let me go to pull that up here a minute, promote your project. And every Saturday, I run a post, and you guys can, in the comments, here's what the graphic looks like. This is the one that went up last week, Saturday. And each Saturday, you guys can then go in and add comments to this post by just clicking on comment, and you can post in anything that you want within reason, of course. We don't want anything that's offensive or anything like that, but you can talk about your business or whatever, and you can do it in this post each Saturday. So if you look for this graphic comes up at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time every Saturday morning and goes away every Saturday evening or Sunday morning at 12:01 Eastern. But you're welcome to post your business in there. If you post it outside of that, you're likely going to get your account removed from the group. So please don't do that. That's a really big thing for us as we go through, and we want to make sure that we're not promoting. A couple other things. If you decide to post images and videos, you're welcome to do that. But we do ask that you tell us how you created them. If you can't remember the exact prompt, at least tell us the tools and what you did. One thing we don't like is people just posting images for the sake of saying, hey, look what I did. This should be educational and informative. So if you want to post a, hey, look what I did, also say, and here's how I did it, so that it adds some value into the group overall. Super, super important. Obviously, we want to make sure that everybody is respectful. So please be kind to others. If you don't like the topic of a post, just move on. If you see something you don't think should be here, please report it. And our admin and moderation team, we've got 9 of us now, will definitely take a look at that and make a determination. And then one last thing, if you're posting, please do not add any hashtags to your posts. And the reason is Facebook has begun really filtering on hashtags. And as a result, it's caused some group suspensions from some of my peers that have other groups. So please, no hashtags. If you put hashtags in, your post will be declined. But lots of value here, lots of different information on prompting and how to use it. We encourage you to do searches, check things out. Again, ask questions. There are no dumb questions, by the way, so we'd love for you to ask any type of question that you have and just check out what's getting posted. If for any reason you're not interested in Facebook, maybe you joined it because it sounded good, but you're like, man, I just don't love Facebook. We also have a non-Facebook group called the AI Entrepreneurs Hub, and I'll go ahead and share this with you. You guys can join this for free as well. This is an absolutely free group, but is not run on Facebook. This one happens to be run on a platform called Go High Level. So if you don't like Facebook, you can go join us over here. We try to make sure our content gets over here as well, and there's absolutely other things that get posted here as well. It's a smaller group, only about 7,000 members as opposed to about 500,000, but a really good engaged group. And we share all of our freebies over here. So if we're giving away things like our custom core security instructions that we talk about here that are part of custom GPTs, things like that, those resources are all shared over here. So here's an example. If you want to get Manus, Manus is one of the tools that I use a lot. There's free links to those type of things. Those are going to all be over in this group over here to make it super easy for you to find. We also have files and resources that you can go look at, AI prompts if you want to take a look at AI prompts, image prompts, tons of discussions and announcements too. So we'd love to have you join us over here and keep up to date on what's going on. So again, we've got our free Facebook group. A few more rules over here, thankfully or non-thankfully, due to Facebook and their arbitrary and capricious nature. And then we have our free AI Entrepreneurs Hub right here that you guys are welcome to join as well. A little more flexibility here as we are not reliant on Facebook and have some more flexibility there to take care of things. The other thing we love to do is we are big fans of custom GPTs. And one of the things I want to do today is I want to give you guys access to Enoch. So if you guys are entrepreneurial or small business owners, business leaders, a lot of times you know that when you're dealing with things, it can be rather lonely to be an entrepreneur. There's not a big team to talk to. There's not a lot of things going on. And so we love to give you guys some resources. And Enoch is trained in all the basics of entrepreneurship and much more. And it's designed to provide you as an entrepreneur with strategic guidance and feedback. So next time you've got ideas you want to talk about or you need to brainstorm about something, go ahead and fire up Enoch. All you need is a free ChatGPT account. I'll go ahead and share the link over here for you guys to take a look at. There is Enoch. And we encourage you just go ahead and talk to Enoch. He's designed to help you work through some of those things. If you're not sure where to start, literally just press the start button. If you like Spanish or French, we have start buttons there as well. And you can click on those and kick things off and use it to your heart's content. The last thing I love to show everybody is we do spend a lot of time and energy to keep our group available for free. As you can see, with almost 500,000 members, and as I mentioned, with a moderation team, I believe of 8 or 9 of us at this point, some of whom are full-time employees, we also do sell our trainings. And so if you're interested in the specific trainings, we have an entire training page here made up of different trainings that we've put together over the time. This includes some memberships and other things like that, depending on what you're interested in. I'd love to have you take a look and help support us. It's not required. You don't need to buy anything from us whatsoever. Our site is 100% free as far as Facebook and our our Entrepreneur Hub here. Those are both totally free. But if you'd like to support us and you'd like some more detailed information, our trainings have been very well received, and you can see we've got a lot of them in here, and even got another page here full of them. So lots of different things that can help you in your AI journey if that's something you're interested in. So again, thank you for joining, guys. We're so excited to have you be part of the group. We want to just to share some of those simple resources with you. I do encourage you, if you're looking for things in the group here, remember we do have a search icon over here, the magnifying glass. If you click on that, you can type in anything you want. One of the things I encourage you to type in would be the word prompt share. And that's the reason we tag a lot of our prompts with us. And if you're looking for prompts, you can literally go ahead and start scrolling through, and you'll see some are from me, some are from others, but lots and lots of prompts that show up that you can go look for. You can even look for specific things. So let's say you're a chiropractor, and I don't know that anybody in the call is, but I could literally look for that, and here we go. We've got prompts for chiropractors and optometrists and other things that are coming up specifically related to chiropractic. There's even a fun graphic there. There we go. 3 AI prompts for work. So feel free to use that search function. The group's been around for about 2 years now, so we've got lots and lots of great information that's out there, and we'd love to have you guys go ahead and search through that and find the things that you're looking for. Again, I want to encourage you to ask questions. We love questions, and we love helping everybody out along the way. With that, that's a quick overview that I love to provide to everybody to kind of show you what's going on here in the group and how it works. Give you free access to Enoch, as I mentioned, which we've done. We've got a couple minutes left here to answer any questions that you may have. So I'd like to open it up to the group. We don't have a big group today, but does anybody have any questions? You're welcome to raise your hand if you'd like, or if you'd prefer, you can just put your message over in the chat, and I will make sure that I see that, and I'll go ahead and do my best to answer that for you. So we'll take about 5 minutes here or so, a little longer if needed. If anybody has a question, now would be a great time to ask us in the chat or to go ahead and raise your hand, and I'll do my best to answer that for you. See, we've got Veronica coming in for Virginia. Welcome. Glad to see you're here, Veronica. I was just over in Virginia last week. All right. So Veronica asked, do I have any ongoing classes or ones mentioned? Thank you for asking that. So we have a couple different things that would fit there. So let me show you what we have. So we have lots of what we call challenge trainings and express trainings. The difference is our express trainings are 2-hour trainings. They're $20 for the replay. Our express trainings are 3 days. We run 2 hours a day over 3 days, generally have more resources, and those are $147 if you're interested in the replay. You can find lots of different ones here. We also do have a couple of memberships that are ongoing. One of those is our AI Insiders here. And if you click on AI Insiders, this will give you access to me. We get extra group calls. We just updated the landing page. There we go. We get updates twice a month. We do group calls and things like that are part of it. We have a resource portal. You actually, as an AI insider, get access to our GPT club, Everyday AI Magic. You get discounts on all of our training. So if you're interested, this is a great step for you to take a look at and get involved. And this is a monthly membership, but this is something that gets you access to more of our trainings, discounts on past trainings, and other things like that. So Veronica, hopefully that helps out. We do release new trainings regularly. In fact, we are in the process right now of just getting ready to go into music mastery. Let me see if I can find that here. Oops, I'm on the second page. I have to go on the first page. There we go. So we've got AI music mastery here. And if you guys are interested, you can click on this and get details about it. I can even give you the full landing page here in a minute. Let me go grab that. And every time we do a new training, we put a page together like this, explains everything that's about it. And we run one of these twice a month. Now, not the same training. In fact, we've never repeated a training before. So, but different information that you guys can get and put together if there are things you're interested in. So this time it happened to be music. Let's see here. Veronica, yes, I do remember meeting you at Summit. That was awesome. It was good to see you guys there. I do quite a bit of traveling, so if you're about out and about, as Veronica did, we can connect as well, and always love to do that. Julie said, did this training start at 1 p.m. Eastern time? It said 45 minutes, but it sounds like we might be done early. So, yeah, these are scheduled for 45 minutes. It did start at 1 p.m. Eastern. It depends on how many Q&As we get. So I've got 45 minutes blocked out, Julie, if you've got questions. But if we don't, I don't like to just have everybody stick around. So it's about a 15 to 20 minute overview that we went through on the Facebook group. And then from there, we open it up to Q&A. We have a smaller group than normal today. We've only got about 5 or 6 of us on. Sometimes we've literally got 500 or 600 people on. So it's a little bit smaller group today than what we normally have. But happy to answer any questions that you may have and go on from there and make myself available to do that. It's one of the reasons we set these up. We want to make sure that we have that opportunity to answer questions you've got, help you get comfortable with the group. And you're welcome to ask me any type of question that you may have. So anything is fine whatsoever. Yeah. So, Veronica, if you want to reach out to us, the best place to do so is directly in the group, or if you have support questions, you can email our support team, support, and I'll put this in the chat, support at whitebeardstrategies.com. But normally the best place to do is just post your questions right here in the group. Literally just click on here, type in your question. If you want to make sure that if I see it, by the way, one of the best ways to do it is type your question. So type your question and then you can put in an at symbol and type my name and you can tag me. There we go. And if you do that, then I'll get notified of it. I do try to catch all the posts in the group, but sometimes I miss them. So if you tag me like that, then I can make sure that I'll see it as well. It's not necessary to tag me, but that's that. You can do the same thing here in our AI Entrepreneurs Hub. And again, both myself and my team, we monitor these. So here's one from Reginald that I'll answer as soon as we get off the call here now to go in and make sure we can help him answer that. And you can post in either group. Both of them are free. So see, Julie said she just want to say that I've taken a few of the trainings and I love them. Thank you, Julie. We appreciate that. We appreciate the kind words on our team, and we certainly strive for excellent customer service. So I really do appreciate that feedback. We're human, so once in a while we do make a mistake, but please know our goal is to always add value to you, and we want to make sure that AI is really approachable. Our goal is to make sure that everything is easy and makes sense, and that we can give you clean and actionable things that you can utilize in order to leverage AI in your life and your business, whatever that may be. And it can be everything from fun to business related. I literally created a song the other day using AI to help my 3-year-old grandson learn the alphabet. It was great. So if you can imagine a song customized for him using his name and the things he's interested in at 3 years old to get him to learn his alphabet, something he can sing along with. Had nothing to do with business, but it was a lot of fun. I had a great time, and he had a great time when we got to play it. I got to see him over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. And also we use it for business to do everything from how to create engaging and helpful content, how to maybe write emails, how to do employee reviews, how to write standard operating procedures, or just to brainstorm. One of my favorite things to do, and one of the reasons that I shared Enoch here down below, is sometimes we just need a brainstorming partner and we want to know what to do. And so Enoch's a great place to start with that. I've got hundreds of GPTs that we talk about, but Enoch is one of my favorites and one that I still use on a regular basis to go in and just brainstorm with. If you're like me as an entrepreneur, you've probably had more ideas today than maybe you had time to share with people. Some were good, some were not. Enoch's a great play to begin that. Um, Veronica asked if I talked about doing mentoring. Yeah, we actually have a mastermind program available. It is called the AI Mastermind Program, and you begin by going through our AI Insiders, and this gets you initial access, and then our AI Mastermind Program. Let me find the link for that real quick. See if I can find it in my keyboard here. There we go. Oh, that's Music Mastery. Looking at my clipboard here a minute, guys. I know I have it. but I don't see it popping up right here. I will go ahead and we'll make sure we share that with you. But if you go into uh, here and become the AI Insider, this gets you started. And then we do have a mentoring program. It runs $497 a month if you're interested. You get tons of access to me, private portal. It's a very small group. There's about 30 of us in that. And if you're looking for personal coaching, personal mentoring, things like that, that is something we have available. So, Veronica, thank you for asking about that. I appreciate that. So, don't mind the questions. I love it, Veronica. Thank you. I said these calls just depends on who shows up. These are kind of free and depends on who wants to show up. I love the questions, so no need to apologize. The more questions, the better. I'm happy to stick around and answer as many questions as you guys have across the board. So not a problem whatsoever. I love the questions. Anybody else got anything? Mary, thanks for joining us today. I'm glad to have you there. Um, Looks like again just a small group. We've only actually got four of us left. So if anybody has any questions, I'll do kind of a minute countdown, and if you have any, let me know. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. I'm thankful that you've decided to join us this afternoon and spend a little bit of time with us. And I'd love to see you around in the group. So please take some time in the group. Make sure you say hi and check out the things that are going on. We love that. Awesome. Julie says she's all set. I appreciate it. That's good. Veronica's all set. Fantastic. We appreciate you guys as well. And again, just want to make sure we're adding value across the board. So with that, we'll call it a go. Thanks everybody for your time and make it a great day. And let's hopefully we'll see you inside the group. Bye everyone.